Analyzing the U.S. Army's efforts in building unmanned systems capabilities. The United States Army has been at the forefront of innovation, constantly looking for new ways to modernize their arsenal and capabilities. One such development that has rapidly gained momentum is the deployment of unmanned systems and autonomous technologies. These sophisticated machines are revolutionizing the way wars are fought by minimizing human risks and maximizing precision. The U.S. Army's efforts in building unmanned systems capabilities have been impressive, and in this article, we shall analyze these efforts in greater depth. To begin with, it is important to understand what unmanned systems are. These are machines that are designed to operate autonomously or semi-autonomously without the need for human control. They are equipped with advanced technologies such as sensors, cameras, and communication systems that allow them to navigate through challenging terrains, detect and neutralize threats, and carry out missions with accuracy and precision. Unmanned systems come in various forms, including aerial vehicles, ground vehicles, and sea vessels. They are increasingly being used in military operations around the world, and the U.S. Army is no exception. The U.S. Army's efforts in building unmanned systems capabilities date back several decades. In the 1990s, the Army was already deploying unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, for reconnaissance and surveillance purposes. However, these early systems were primitive compared to what is available today. They had limited range, poor image quality, and were vulnerable to enemy attacks. Over the years, the U.S. Army has invested heavily in research and development to improve the capabilities of unmanned systems and to ensure they can integrate seamlessly with traditional combat units. One of the key areas where the U.S. Army has focused its efforts is in developing sophisticated control systems for unmanned systems. These systems involve a combination of software, sensors, and communication networks that allow operators to remotely control unmanned vehicles in real time. They also enable operators to receive real-time feedback from the unmanned systems and make necessary adjustments to achieve mission objectives. The U.S. Army has made significant strides in developing these control systems, and they are now among the most advanced in the world. Another area where the U.S. Army has made significant progress in building unmanned systems capabilities is in developing unmanned ground vehicles, UGVs. These are vehicles that can operate on land without human operators. They are equipped with sensors and communication systems that enable them to navigate through complex terrain and carry out various tasks, such as clearing minefields, transporting supplies, and conducting reconnaissance. The U.S. Army has invested heavily in developing UGVs that can operate in hazardous environments such as the battlefield. These vehicles have the potential to revolutionize the way wars are fought by minimizing human risks and improving the safety and efficiency of combat operations. The U.S. Army has also been at the forefront of developing unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, that can stay in the air for extended periods. These UAVs, also known as drones, are equipped with high-resolution cameras and other advanced sensors that allow them to gather intelligence, conduct surveillance, and launch precision strikes on enemy targets. The U.S. Army has deployed drones in various operations, including the recent conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. The precision and accuracy of these drones have been critical in the fight against terror. Furthermore, the U.S. Army has been developing unmanned systems that can work in collaboration with traditional combat units. In recent years, the Army has been experimenting with unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, that can act as scouts for ground units. These UAVs can provide information on enemy positions and movements, which can enable ground units to launch precise strikes on enemy targets. Similarly, unmanned ground vehicles, UGVs, can be used to support ground troops by transporting supplies and equipment, as well as providing cover fire. In conclusion, the U.S. Army's efforts in building unmanned systems capabilities have been impressive. The Army has invested heavily in research and development to improve the capabilities of unmanned systems and to ensure they can integrate seamlessly with traditional combat units. Through the development of advanced control systems, unmanned ground vehicles, and unmanned aerial vehicles, the U.S. Army has established itself as a leader in unmanned systems technology. The deployment of these sophisticated machines has revolutionized the way wars are fought and has improved the safety and efficiency of combat operations. It is clear that unmanned systems are here to stay, and the U.S. Army's efforts in building these capabilities will only continue to grow in the years to come.